Welcome to Using Excel Part 3, Pictographs. First, open Excel. Do this by either typing in the word Excel in the search bar or choosing the Excel icon. Creating a pictograph, you will need to have your categories with their number counts in your spreadsheet. You may also want to have a file of images that you wish to use. For this example, we're going to use animals and the numbers of animals. Choose the entire data set. Then up on the ribbon bar, choose Insert and Bar or Column Charts 2D. You'll notice that all the bars are the same and far apart. For our example, we do not need the grid lines. So if you click on the grid lines and hit the Delete key on your computer, they will go away. Right-click on any bar and choose Format Data Series. A dialog box will open. First thing we want to do is have no gap width, so we'll change the gap width to 0. Next, we're going to insert an image. So we go to the paint can, go down to where it says Picture or Texture Fill, and we would like to insert a picture. You have a number of sources to choose from. You can either choose from a file, stock images, online pictures, or from icons. For our example, we're going to choose from a file. The first animal that is on our list is giraffe. So I'm going to insert giraffe, and you'll notice that all of the bars fill up with giraffes. And yet we want to have different animals. Before I do that, I don't want to have one giraffe represent different numbers of animals. So going down the dialog box, we'll notice you'll see things that say picture source, texture, transparency, stretch, stack, and scale with. So I would like to stack and scale with each animal representing two, that is, each image representing two animals. Next, I click on a bar to isolate the bar and to change that image to giraffes. So I'm going to insert from a file and choose zebras. You do that for each one until you have completely filled your pictograph. Notice that all of the bars have been filled with animals. You'll also notice the background is white. You may want to put an image in that background. Before you can put an image in that background, you want to choose the plot area, and you'll notice the dialog box. Choose No Fill. This will make it transparent so that any image you put in the chart area will come through. I then select the chart area, Picture, and again I'm going to insert a picture from a file. You'll also notice that the axes are very hard to read. If I click on the axes, it'll say Format Axes. I'm going to go up to the ribbon where it says Home, change the font and the color of the font so that they're easier to see. For the vertical axis, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to choose a different font and a color so that we can see the counts. But notice there are no titles for these. If we go to Chart Design, Add Chart Element, Axes Title, I'm going to type in Animal. I'm also going to change the color and the font. I'm going to do the same thing for the vertical axis. Chart Design, Add Chart Element, Axis Titles, Primary Vertical. I'm going to type in the word count. I'm also going to change the font and the color. I will do the same thing for the chart title. You can choose the box that's on the grid already, or you can go to Chart Design, Add Chart Title. For this example, I'm going to type in the word animals for the zoo. Again, changing the font and the color of the font. And you now have a complete pictograph. You can change the size by pulling one of the white bubbles. You can also print it. I would encourage you to try all different ways of filling these bars or changing the fonts. For example, I can instead make my fonts stand out by applying a shadow to them. And now you have a complete pictograph. Thank you for joining.